everybody, this is Emily Josephine, and what you saw in the introduction was a dramatization of what happened to me a couple of weeks ago. I went to put something in the recycle bag, that's the storage shed that you saw, and I got stung by a scorpion. Not in one places, but two places on this finger right here. And I was like, here and here. Oh! Now, first of all, I should disclaimer, double disclaimer. Number one, as usual, results are not guaranteed. What works for me might not work for you. Disclaimer number two, we live in southeast Oklahoma where scorpion stings are not deadly. We're not in the Middle East where a scorpion sting, requires a trip to a hospital, okay? So please keep that in mind. The variety of scorpions we have around here. I don't know how big. Adults get maybe that big, and it hurts a lot. It'll make you say bad. I actually was a good girl, and I didn't say any bad words when it happened. I must not have been hormonal. But it hurts quite a bit. A scorpion sting does hurt. And if you don't treat it right away, here, another disclaimer, if you are prone to having severe reactions that land you in the hospital from bee stings and wasp stings, ignore this video. So probably if a scorpion stung you, you'd probably need to go to the emergency room too, not count on a home remedy. But for the rest of us, okay, the non-deadly, the non-fatal scorpion stings are easily taken care of with products that are probably in your house right now. Instead of just letting them swell up and turn red and itch for a week or two, you can pretty much start clearing out the toxins, especially if you can get to it right away. So I want to share with you two really easy and inexpensive home remedies to deal with scorpion stings. Again, that's the non-fatal kind of scorpion. Do not ask me what species they're called. I have no idea. No, I don't think anybody around here knows. They're just, southeast Oklahoma scorpions. So the first remedy is vinegar and baking soda. And this actually works for any kind of sting, bee, wasp, or scorpion. And what you do is you get a washcloth, you saturate it in vinegar, sprinkle baking soda on top of that, then you take the washcloth, put my things up, then you take the washcloth and wherever you have a sting, set that on the sting. And what happens is both the vinegar and baking soda work to neutralize the toxins, the poison that's giving you that reaction in your skin, and also the baking soda helps to draw out the poison. Now, for scorpions are a bit nastier, at least for me personally. They're nastier than bee or wasp stings. They require a little more aggressive treatment. So I would recommend doing the baking, if you're going to do baking soda and vinegar, maybe do it 3 or 4 times over a several hour period, to really get the swelling down. The second easy and cheap remedy for scorpion stings that I have to recommend is soaking in Epsom salts. Now, because it is a soak, you use this remedy for a part of your body that's easy to soak, like your hand or your foot, if you've gotten stung on, say, your thigh. Now, if you're going to take a bath anyway, soak in Epsom salts, and that could be helpful, but it would probably be better to do a poultice of Epsom salts, or just do the baking soda and vinegar, not just apply it with warm water and a rag. But if you get a sting on a part of your body, even your forearm is relatively easy to soak. A part of your body that's easy to soak, consider Epsom salts, because just like baking soda, Epsom salts they draw out the toxins. And I think it's easier when you dissolve the Epsom salts in water. You just soak, and there you go. With baking soda being baking soda, it's dry. Even though when you get it somewhat wet with vinegar, it's going to flake off. So I don't think in my opinion, it's quite as effective. So What you would do is take a container about yay big. If you have to use a large 5-gallon tub, you can use that too. You'll just probably waste water and Epsom salts doing it that way. But when I did it the other week for my scorpion sting, I think I filled it up to about here with warm water. Get the water nice and warm, and I probably put about a tablespoon of Epsom salts in there, and I just mixed it around, dissolved it. I sat there, I soaked it for a good 10 or 15 minutes. Now, I did still have itching for several days afterwards. I think if I would have done a second soak 2 or 3 hours later, that may not have happened. I would have pulled out more of the toxins. However, the only thing left was when a scorpion stings you, it kind of leaves a little bit of a cut. It doesn't cut you, but it leaves like a line as if it's trying to cut you wherever it stings you. And I could see those little faded lines, but I didn't have any swelling. This finger had started to swell a little bit after I got stung, but after I was done soaking with the Epsom salts, the inflammation was gone. I didn't have any more pain or stinging, just like I said, some itching for a few days after. But there you go. Those are my 2 home remedies for non-fatal, not too toxic southern USA scorpion stings. Your baking soda and vinegar and an Epsom salt or an Epsom salt soak. So there you go. If this video has been helpful to you, feel free to share it. Make sure you subscribe so you continue to get more information on all things simple living. Remember to help someone in need this week.